Does the attack in New Orleans and the explosion in Las Vegas increase concerns in the administration about security surrounding certification of the vote, the Carter funeral next week here in Washington, the inauguration, and then even looking ahead to the Super Bowl next month in New Orleans?
So, look, all of the events that you just laid out is certainly a high priority for this administration. The Department of Homeland Security and federal law enforcement have well-established safety and security protocols in place, especially as we speak to the inauguration, obviously. And so they have been preparing for months to ensure that the security of these events and the safety of those attending them. So again, this is something that we've worked through for months now. And so we are working tirelessly every single day to ensure the safety and security of the inauguration, the safety and security of major events that you just laid out. It is important to the president that we continue to protect, as I said at the top, American communities across the country, and certainly that's what the president's going to wants his team to focus on, and that's what they have been focusing on.
Both suspects in New Orleans and Las Vegas served in the military. Does the president find that aspect of this troubling, and is he concerned about the problem of radicalization in the military?
So look, I'm going to, obviously the FBI is continuing their investigation, so they can speak to the FBI and the Department of Defense, as you just stated, because of their status and affiliation to their military service. I would have to refer you to the Department of Defense to speak to that specifically. I don't want to get into a back and forth on this. What we can say is continue to condemn any form of violence and do whatever we can and continue to do the work, obviously, to make sure that there is a security protocol continues and we protect Americans and certainly communities across the country. I'm not going to dive into the two subjects.
Can you say the president had any reaction when he heard that detail about both of these suspects?
What I can say is the president his heart is going out to the family who were certainly affected and lost a loved one that day, and what he wants to do is to make sure that his team is continuing to do the work to make sure that Americans are protected, communities are protected, and that's what I can speak to. You heard that from the president multiple times this week already, and that's going to be the president's focus.